The running commentary continues with Juice reading 21, commentary numbers 180 through 188. Surah 30, Al-Rum, the Romans. Introduction. The ebb and flow of worldly power, as symbolized in the conflict of the Persian and Roman empires, are but outward events. The deeper meaning is in the working of Allah's universe, how good and evil reach their final end. The changes and changing variety in Allah's creation, physical, moral, and spiritual, yet point to unity in nature and religion. Men should not break away from that unity, but glorify Him, the One, for there is none like unto Him. The hands of men have wrought corruption and mischief, but Allah purifies the moral world as He does the world of physical nature, strengthening the weak and pulling down the mighty in due season. Wait therefore in patience and constancy, and be not depressed. Now, the running commentary, number 180. Great empires rise and fall, conquered and are conquered, as happened to Rome and Persia. But the true decision is with Allah. Who will make the righteous rejoice? Men may see but the outward crust of things, but in truth, the end of things is all in all. In His own good time, He will separate good from evil. Praise and glory to Him forever. Allah's signs are many, and so are His mysteries, yet each does point to His unity, goodness, power, and mercy. There is none like unto Him. His teaching is one, and men that split up His standard religion are but following their own lusts. Ungrateful are they to give part worship to others, when all worship and praise and glory are due to Him and Him alone. In Him we have our life and being. The result of evil is evil, so mischief spreads, but Allah will restore the balance in the end. He did create things pure, and will purge and purify, as He does the physical world with winds. Destruction awaits those that break His harmony and law. It will come when least expected. Let the righteous wait and endure with constancy, for evil is shaky, with no faith in itself and no roots, and is doomed to perish utterly. Surah 31, Luqman, the Wise. Introduction. The earnest seekers after righteousness receive guidance, unlike the seekers after vanity, who perish. All creation bears witness to this. Wisdom, as expounded by Luqman the Wise, is true service to Allah, and consists in moderation. True wisdom is firm and enduring, and discerns Allah's law in the working of His creation. It looks to the final end of things, whose mystery is only known to Allah. The running commentary continues with number 183. What is the Book of Wisdom? It is a guide and a mercy to men, and teaches them how to attain bliss. Allah's mercies are infinite. How can men deny them? Luqman the Wise taught grateful worship of the one true God, and the service of men. Beginning with parents, every good deed is known to Allah and is brought to account. So walk in the golden mean, and serve Him with constancy and firmness of purpose. True wisdom sees Allah's boundless bounties to man, and how all nature is made to serve man's ends. It is due from us to know our place, discern the limits of our knowledge, see how far above us is Allah's wisdom and His law. Let us not deceive ourselves. The end of all things will come, but the when and the how are known to Allah alone, to whom be all praise. Surah 32, Al-Sajda, the Prostration. Introduction. The mystery of creation, the mystery of time, and the mystery of the end of things are but known by external symbols to man. Revelation brings faith and humble adoration, and is a blessing like rain, which brings life to the dead soil. The Running Commentary by Abdullah Yusuf Ali continues with Surah 32, Sajda, number 185. How can unbelievers realize the mystery of revelation? They do not even see the marvel and mystery of time and Allah's creation, and how they were themselves created. If they could but see how the end will shape itself, how the good will be sorted out from evil, the two are not equal in goal. Clear are the signs and the revelation of Allah. In nature, history, and the message of His living prophets. If they learn not now, alas, it will be too late when time's wings are furled. Surah 33, Al-Azab, the Confederates, Introduction. The pagan customs and human relationships should be abandoned, and men and women should be held in honor according to natural relationships and spiritual positions. The battle of the trench and its lessons and their fears. Truth and noble examples to be followed. High position and seemly conduct for the Prophet's wives. Unhappy marriages like Zainab's not to be perpetuated on false scruples. Prophet's wives to be treated kindly and gently. Respect due to the Prophet and his family. Slander to be avoided and punished. Guard your words and your responsibilities. The Running Commentary of Surah 33, number 186. The issue of all things depends on Allah alone. We must put our trust on Him as the guardian of all affairs. He loves truth in all things, both great and small. Call things by their right names. If false relationships by custom or superstition do harm to men or women, shun them. The spiritual guide is more than father. The ladies of his household are mothers to the believers in rank, dignity, and duty. The guide will have to give an account in the hereafter of how the truth was received, which he was charged to proclaim to men. When the formidable forces of a whole confederacy bent on destroying Islam burst upon Medina, it was Allah's grace that saved the Muslims. The enemies and the hypocrites did their best to defeat the purpose of Allah, but they were foiled. And the Prophet, may peace be upon him, was found the ideal leader for the men of Allah, who became heirs to the heritage misused by enemies to faith and the laws of Allah. The Prophet's household is not for worldly ends. His consorts have a place and dignity beyond ordinary women. They must recite and proclaim the signs of Allah. For women have spiritual virtues and duties like unto men. Allah decrees, no unhappy wedlock. Fear not to dissolve such, and provide what is right and fitting for the service of Allah. High is a prophet's position, and he must order his household as best befits his work and duties. Allah does watch all things.